Don't even get me started on House of the Dragon. The House of the Dragon really today is about to be.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
The one chip challenge. That's sick. Where'd you get these from?
I got them online.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's the 2021.
You're going to eat it right now?
I'm eating it right now.
All right.
It's going to be horrible.
The rest of the podcast, we're going to just be...
It's going to be terrible.
This pair well with coffee?
Welcome back to the show, folks.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks for sticking with us.
Oh, wow. This thing looks toxic.
Don't even touch anything with your fingers after you touch that.
Oh, my God. My tongue is already reacting, and I haven't even put it in my mouth.
No, it isn't.
I swear, bro. It's just like the...
Don't fuck around.
It's just like, yeah, how I'm...
All right, it says one chip challenge. What to expect. Made with Carolina Reaper pepper and scorpion pepper. This high voltage chip was created for the shocking pleasure of intense heat and pain.
Shocking.
Number 1, the tongue takeover. The number 2, shock the senses. Number 3, surge of tears. Number 4, jolt to the guts.
This thing's gonna have us crying. Yeah, jolt to the gut.
That sounds like the worst one.
Oh no, yeah, that sounds tough.
Voltage overload is number 5. All right.
Don't finger your girl after you eat this.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't even touch anything after you touch this.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
No, I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing. This can't be worse than a Taki. You just took the whole chip, huh?
What did you just say? It can't be worse than a Taki?
Can't be worse than a Taki.
I don't know, bro. I'm already getting this, I feel like I'm already getting sweaty.
And jolt to the gut.
Yeah, what does that mean? Holy guacamole. That thing really gets you going.
Oh, God.
Careful, bro.
Here I go. Once again
on my own.
I'm falling to pieces.
Wow. Let's just say
it's swallowed.
let's just say it's spicy. Holy
fuck.
Man, you see that new Channel 5 video about Will Blunderfield? The sexual kung fu artist?
No.
Did I completely fuck us?
No, I can't. I barely feel it.
Yeah.
It's a little hot.
Jolt to the gut? It's hard to speak. More than a little bit.
I needed this today.
Really clear out your system, you know?
Yeah, I needed to be humbled.
Oh. You want some cold water?
Sure. I won't turn that down.
Oh, interesting. The back of my tongue is really in a lot of pain.
The water helps.
It does, momentarily.
Yeah, I don't drink too much, though. Get water belly.
Belly. Yeah, what happens when it shocks your belly, but it's full of water?
It's so painful.
Water conducts electricity.
It's starting to hurt.
Yeah, there's there's a very acute pain on the very back of my tongue. I've never experienced this before.
It's like a stabbing pain in the back. Yeah.
Wow. The Carolina Reaper really goes for gold. Ready to get stung by a scorpion pepper?
I'm just gonna kind of relax a little bit here.
Definitely. Oh, but yeah, bro. This new Channel 5 video on their Patreon, gold. These guys are rewilding and doing erotic male bonding.
Nice.
But don't worry, it's not gay.
They say that?
They do.
Oh, okay.
They say that they're
I was worried.
They're gay,
Yeah.
right? But what they're doing is not.
You hear about the new romantic comedy Bros?
From New Line Cinema.
From New Line? What's that? What is that about?
That's from one of the studios. I don't know.
What's the premise?
It's the first gay major studio romantic rom-com.
Dude, you know it'd be a funny thing to do?
What?
Go and see that movie.
I know, right? Looks good.
You know what would also be funny? You have like a party, right?
Mm.
Wait till everybody's nice and swifty.
And then put that movie on?
Then you put one of these chips in the bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Mix it up. Don't tell anybody. Next thing you know, some chicks getting eaten out.
Oh, no.
After some dude just ate one of these. They both had to go to the hospital.
She died on site.
Oh, wow. It's like, for a second, I think it's calming down, and then I'm like...
I know.
It wouldn't be that bad if I wasn't trying to speak.
I know.
This is a real challenge that we set out for ourselves.
How much were they?
Fuck, man. At this point, time, space, and money just don't really mean anything to me.
It's so painful.
It really puts your life in perspective.
I guess.
It's like if you're ever depressed, just eat one of these.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a good point.
Okay,
I think it's calming down a little bit.
Yeah, it could always be so much worse, you know.
I mean it's probably coming in waves, but I feel like right now I'm kind of I'm okay. Just for a second here.
The water really does help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I feel like is not usually the case. Usually it's like you put water in your mouth and it's like, damn, this is spicy and there's water in my mouth. But this is like, it really calms it.
Oh boy. It's like an intense talkie.
Yeah, I mean it's not. I'm interested in what it's gonna like do to my stomach because
oh god,
that's the part I've been concerned about. I've been staring at these for like since I bought them like a couple weeks ago, and thinking just like, what's this gonna be like? But you just had it sprung on you, so
that's true. It's probably worse for you because you're anticipating it so long.
Well, we'll see. I mean, the mouth isn't. Honestly, the mouth isn't as bad as I thought.
What is this brand called? Pacquiao?
Paki.
It's endorsed by Manny Pacquiao?
No connection.
Oh, okay.
No, it's like they make chips, you know. They're good. They have sugar in them though, so I can't eat them. But they're good.
This one have sugar in it?
No, I don't think so. The only thing I was kind of sad to see on there was blue number 1. The dye.
That's weird.
Yeah, but it's blue corn, sunflower and or safflower oil, Carolina Reaper pepper, and scorpion chili pepper, and sea salt. Don't forget the salt.
Yeah, it didn't taste like anything. It tasted just like
pain.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it just kind of tastes like cardboard and then pain.
The burps I'm concerned about too.
Oh no.
What if it starts coming back up?
I don't usually get those.
The revenge.
I have like hiccups kind of right, or not hiccups, but like kind of like, I guess you call them hiccups, like right away.
Look at this.
Oh, you got some on you?
It's been dyed.
Oh, what is that? Is that the stuff from the chip?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so green.
Is my tongue blue?
It's more of a green color. It's like a teal almost.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says it'll turn your tongue shockingly blue. Like, why did they need to add that?
Ah, fuck. That sucked.
Yeah, but now we're ready for the pod.
That sucked dick.
Just when you guys thought you were going to get a quality episode, we spent the first 10 minutes in agonizing pain in our mouths. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that ate up like a good 10 minutes. Fuck, it's not over.
Right, like round 2 is going to be in the bathroom tonight. Hey, you can whistle. You can whistle now.
Yeah.
When did you learn to whistle? I thought you couldn't.
I've been practicing.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it now.
Good skill to have.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Holy guacamole. Woo!
Woo. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, man, this new Channel 5 video, it's only on their Patreon because, you know, too risque for YouTube, but...
Why is your water not working?
Is it empty?
It still feels pretty full. I don't know. I must be doing it wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start uploading like uncensored versions to Patreon.
There's a straw in there, so the straw might be on this end. It might be on this side. It also is Mostly ice.
Tastes weird at the bottom.
It's all the minerals.
It's probably the ice.
Yeah, the water is filtered, but the ice just comes from my ice maker. I mean, that's filtered too, but...
My Superman killing Joker right before he rapes Batman video got removed from TikTok for sexual exploitation.
Really? Of who?
Right.
Legos,
I guess.
Well, Batman, I guess.
Yeah, he was almost raped. He wasn't.
It was close.
He wasn't literally raped on camera.
It was close, though. Too close for...
The other one
TikTok.
got flagged, but I appealed it and they put it back up.
Oh, nice.
But this one, Superman actually says the word rape, so I think that's maybe like why.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Patreon almost didn't let Channel 5 keep this Will Blunderfield video up.
Why?
They said it was sexual... it was content involving sexual gratification.
What? What's wrong with that?
Well, you know, the thing is, like, these platforms, like, if they don't want to get canceled by by the credit card companies.
Why do the credit card companies care?
Because the evangelical Christians are coming after them.
Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
Right. a classic declaration from a very stable and well-regarded man.
Now I'm telling these sons of bitches that if they keep bringing drugs and crime to our streets, that I'm gonna. Wait.
What are you gonna do, Jordan?
Hold on. What's it like? What's like the speech from Samurai Cop?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Have you seen this movie, Samurai Cop?
Yeah.
You guys seen it?
The classic.
I want to see it. So I type in speech and see what comes up. Yeah.
Look, officer, you have no right insulting my client. You have nothing on him.
And yes, we have. We have many things on him.
Many
And this
things.
client of yours is going to need more than a lawyer to clean up his shit.
Officers, if you have anything against me, then book me. Otherwise, as they say, get the hell out of my face. This is America, land of freedom and law. A man is innocent until he's proven guilty. You have nothing on me.
Oh, I got a lot of shit on you.
I'll sue you and the department for this insult to my client. I'll file the case first thing in the morning.
Hey, counselor, you still have 3 or 4 hours before the courthouse closes.
Now, I'm telling these son of a bitches that we respect the Japanese of this country who are honest businessmen.
Right.
And yeah, this is the land of opportunity for legitimate business. Not for death merchants who distribute drugs to our children through schools and on the streets.
Through schools?
Now, I'm telling these motherfuckers that if they continue killing our children to make their precious millions that they deposit in their secret Swiss bank accounts.
This is so specific.
Counselor, before your lawsuit even gets off the court clerk's desk, I'll have their stinking bodies in garbage bags and ship them back to Japan for fertilizer. Got it?
Already stinking.
And you too. Excuse me, miss. By the way, what's an all-American girl like you doing with a geek like this?
Nothing like an all-American girl.
What a
What
geek,
does that
dude.
even mean?
It just means white.
She's just like held an unregistered firearm before.
She just, managed to maintain pure bloodlines. Good for her.
Oh yeah, great. Perfect.
All American.
All American. And the thing about being all American is that actually means you're completely European.
You're just a fucking dirty Irish person. Deep down.
Right.
Come on, let's be real.
Some lousy, what's the word? Potato.
Some potato chucking Irish sod.
As an Irishman, I appreciate the recognition.
I'm thinking about getting really into being Irish. Just making my whole personality and identity.
You know what? You've got a role model.
I'm like 1/16 Irish.
You've got a family role model just for this occasion.
Yeah, John Mullen. Yeah, my grandpa. He's not blood related.
Right,
though.
not yeah.
Yeah. So
What percentage Irish is he?
1/8 probably.
Did he ever take an Ancestry thing? See, that would
He
probably
didn't take one.
He didn't.
No,
Yeah.
I have one, but I haven't sent it in.
Right. That would probably ruin the illusion for him.
I think you gotta like stick it up your butt or something to get an accurate result.
Well, you spit in it, but the thing is, like,
I know, but that doesn't work all the time.
Right.
The
Right.
butt's the surefire way.
Right. Yeah. When I sent mine in after I tried to put it in my butt, it was rejected. So that's just why.
Get it back in the mail.
Yeah, they sent it back to me. They said we don't accept.
They're like Patreon. They don't accept.
We don't accept
sexualized
vile.
content.
Yeah, we don't
Sexual
accept.
gratification.
We don't accept vials filled with shit.
But how else am I supposed to
Man.
sexually gratify myself?
Man, I was talking to my buddy yesterday.
Yeah.
He works as like a CNA at a hospital. So he's like not like he doesn't do like the nursing stuff, but like the stuff that the nurses like don't do.
Okay.
Like lower, responsibility level stuff.
Okay.
He takes care of patients and stuff in this like specialty.
I said okay.
In the specialty care ward.
Uh-huh.
I'm building the story, and he was telling me one of these guys. This guy, right, driving a sports car the day after his wedding with his fiance, wrecks it, right? Traumatic brain injury.
Oh, no.
Since then, he's been in the hospital.
Oh.
He can move and shit, but he is just like wild, like not there wild. Like he's got to be like strapped down and shit.
So his body's okay,
And
but his brain is fucked
right,
up?
Well, right. Yeah, it was a terrible traumatic brain injury. I mean, I'm sure his body wasn't great initially, but it's been a couple months and like that stuff's healed. But man, he's totally ambulatory. But the thing is, like he can't control his bowels right now, and he just shits, man. He just will shit, right?
Uh-huh.
And then like if he gets his mittens off and like out of his like little cuff or whatever,
Sure.
that happened, right? And my friend walked in, and he this guy literally was covered in shit.
Yeah.
Had covered himself in his own shit, like rubbed it all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then was jacking it,
Oh, wow.
but like not there, it like mental, like cognitively,
Yeah.
just like on some like baboon shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like some King Kong shit.
Right. That's the scene of Peter Jackson's King Kong that they should not have cut. I don't care what the execs say. That
So
would have
raw.
that would have been audiences needed to see it.
I wish I was brave enough to do shit like that.
Audiences, well, I don't know if it's brave or just
So what happened? He's like
insanity.
he got over it. He's okay
he
now.
had to clean it. No, he had to clean it up. That was like a week ago.
They fixed his brain and he's
No.
back with his wife.
Nope.
Everything worked out.
Nope. Nope. No, that was like a week ago or something.
Did Professor X him or switch his brain with someone else?
Not yet, man.
Or-
Not yet. Sometimes people do recover from stuff like this, so here's holding out hope. But my buddy, he's like, yeah, man, it's crazy. We do CPR on people all the time, and only 2% of the time do they actually, make it out of that.
Yeah, they
But-
gotta maybe go back to class.
Well, once you're doing CPR on people in this level of care, it's like
Maybe they're doing it wrong.
CPR is super traumatic on the body.
Yeah, you can
Bust all your
hurt,
ribs.
you can hurt yourself.
To do it correctly. No, I mean the person on the body that's being administered on.
Yeah.
Like you to do it right. You bust their ribs. Like that's
You
have to.
gotta bust
You
them.
literally have to go 2 inches into their chest.
Yeah.
Like
You
into their chest.
you gotta do it.
Like it's just
Yeah. Then they sue your
unless
ass.
they have like really. Dude,
He busted my ribs.
It was like that, dude. In China until recently, like they didn't have a good Samaritan law. So if you helped somebody that had been like hit by a car, like if you see somebody hit by a car and you help them, like they could like hit you, like sue you.
You can still do that in America.
Good Samaritan laws exist. Helping somebody after they've been hit by a car, you're covered under Good Samaritan
I don't
laws
know.
in most states. In China, though, you weren't.
I don't know.
It's like, oh, you made me live. Now it's your problem.
Yeah.
But now they have those laws, but people still haven't people are still super concerned about it. So still, people, crazy.
The thing is, though, you gotta do the right thing, regardless of the laws.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The right thing is to help.
That's right. But we're talking about China, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tiananmen Square was
China, dude.
like a thing that didn't happen, right? Oh, careful with touching your.
Oh
Can I
yeah.
have
Sorry.
Can I have
Huh?
a tissue?
You want one?
Yeah, I need to touch my nose, but I really don't want to use my fingers.
Yeah. I didn't really dust my fingers that much, but I can still see like a green kind of residue. on them.
Right. I'm concerned about rubbing my eye or any mucous membrane.
Yeah. It was like really, really painful
it was
and intense,
it
but
was-
then it went away.
It was intense. It was like a real wham.
Yeah, like I hardly feel it at all now.
Yeah, now it's pretty much dissipated completely.
If we had like eaten
Wow.
the chip like over the podcast, like taking a few bites here and there, that probably would have been worse. But it's good we just kind of shoveled it.
Yeah,
all down.
oh yeah, I yeah.
I got my coffee here to wash it down now.
Noah just texted me. He's like, "Does your dog usually just howl randomly while you guys are gone?"
You have a dog?
Yeah, Dexter.
Oh yeah,
Dexter the dog.
I always forget he's a dog. He has
Yeah.
like the energy of like some other kind of animal.
Yeah,
like a gopher
like
or
a
something.
fucking jackal maybe.
Yeah, like a jackal. Yeah.
Yeah, our
He
resident
doesn't have dog energy.
our resident jackal. I don't know if he does. Apparently, I guess. I mean, I'm not there. How would I know?
Is Noah in town?
Yeah, he's in town.
Nice.
This weekend was his son's birthday,
Oh shit,
so he was in town.
that's awesome.
Oh, I think actually tomorrow is his birthday, but he came into this weekend to
Hell
celebrate.
yeah,
it.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I miss Noah.
Yeah, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere.
What about Chris? Is Chris in town?
Cree?
Yeah.
Cree ain't. No, he's still in out there in V Town.
People on the streams call
Virginia.
him Brick Brain Chris.
Brick Brain Chris? Why?
I don't know. That's his nickname on the streams.
All right. I can get with it.
Because he's got bricks on the brain, I guess.
He's got bricks on the brain?
Mm-hmm. Because he's so focused, when he does the builds for me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Because he's getting that bread.
It's like when you're
that
at my
bread.
level and you're building Lego, you don't even really think about it. Like
Right.
you don't have bricks in the brain. You got other stuff on the brain.
Well, at that point, your brain is bricks, and
Yeah.
and the bricks are working on and thinking about other stuff.
Yeah, like I was thinking like earlier today while I was building, they should have like the Purge,
Right.
But instead of like you get to kill people for 24 hours or commit any crime,
Right.
it's like they make gay shit legal for 24 hours.
Man, yeah, Otis has been trying to convince me of that for years. He's always like, yeah, man, January 1st, let's go.
Oh yeah, January
then-
1st would be a good
and-
day. Just start
it off.
the year off
Right,
fresh
get
with
it
some gay
out,
shit.
you know,
Get all the
get it
gay shit
out.
out.
Right.
Yeah. I think that would help society.
And every year, January 2nd hits me up like, hey bro, hey bro, like how'd it go? It was good for me. I'm like, well,
it would have to be like a nationwide like thing, like a law.
right. Well, it starts with one. It starts.
Might even help if they make like straight shit illegal for that time.
Like you know what Linkin Park said, right? Like it starts with one.
Yeah.
Right. Thing. I don't know why.
We gotta
Doesn't
get the
even matter how
legislation
hard
moving.
you try. Right.
Because I want like sirens to go off, like
Yeah. The
all gay shit is allowed for 24 hours.
we need. It just needs to be a grassroots kind of like insurgency.
Yeah.
I think we'll just take over the emergency broadcast systems.
Yeah, like all the TVs. I mean, who watches cable anymore? But all the Hulus, they like switch over to like some gay porn, and they're like, all gay shit is legal for 24 hours.
Get it out of your system.
Like the husbands around the country, they're just like, all right, honey, they like put their hat on and their coat, their jacket.
Got to go out there and do my civic duty.
Yeah, I gotta go out there and get my gay shit done.
Gotta really bust one.
It's
out
really just for men.
for the boys.
Women don't really participate.
Right. This just in.
They can do gay shit all throughout the year.
This just in. Herpes. Since the institution of the Purge, herpes has spread far more than any year previous. Wrap it up, boys.
Yeah.
Really, wrap it. Wait, don't be a fool. Wrap your tool during the Purge.
Yeah. I mean,
Bag up.
If you're a fucking pussy,
Bag up.
or just like, take a risk.
That
for
should be.
once in
We
your
should.
life.
You know what? When we start making merch, bait buffet merch,
Mhm.
that's one. That's
bag up.
yeah. Bag up.
Or just
And
bag it up, or
no,
just
no,
bag up?
bag up! Exclamation point.
And then
And then
what
like
do
a
you put that
condom.
on?
A shirt. Or anything.
Just anything.
Yeah. That's like one of the.
Like, what if we made like a condom like tote bag, like in the shape, like a tote bag in the shape of a
Yeah,
condom,
bag
and then
up.
it says bag up on the side, and then we sold it for like $1,500.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do a partnership with like Balenciaga.
Yeah, like bait buffets.
Yeah,
X
dude.
Balenciaga.
That would get. And the thing, it's like a nasty ass it's like full.
I bought
like-
some like H&M X Stranger Things shirts the other day
Oh no.
because they're like kind of like 70s, 80s inspired
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. And
How's that?
yeah, I think they look good. And, like,
That's
I'm like,
good.
They don't have like the Demogorgon or whatever like on them.
They're like clothes.
They're just
from
like
Stranger
clothes
Things.
that look like
Right.
They
Like
could
look
be
like
from
they could have
Stranger
been
Things.
worn. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, not like graphic tees.
Got this from H&M too. What do you think about this? Got a little pocket.
Yeah, H&M's clothes, like I just like, I feel like they just like fall apart.
My in-laws visited recently. And
Oh, nice.
We all went to the mall because it was kind of hot out, but we wanted to get out.
Yeah. Last week it was
Well, for
compared.
for them,
Right,
for Alyssa and them, they're not
right, and the baby,
yeah, the baby and stuff, and I was like, let's go on a walk, and we went to Cliff Cave, and we were sweating our asses off.
Oh yeah,
and we were like, okay, let's go to the mall, and yeah, like her dad was like buying Alyssa and the kids like a bunch of stuff, so I was like, I might as well throw some shirts in for me,
right.
while we're here. Get some free loot.
Get in on that.
Yeah, thanks Gary for the shirts.
Like big ups to
shout
Gary.
out to Gary.
Yeah,
dude.
shout out to Gary. Big ups.
Big ups. It's your boy Chetana.
Oh my god, bro. Someone needs to. Chet needs to be fined anytime he breaks out that accent. I think. Is it an accent or an impersonation?
He just pays it. Like he's like, it's worth it to him.
Yeah. No, he doesn't care. Like he's not. He's balling. He's balling, and he's not on a budget. Man, the
I didn't get an allowance.
It's a pretty shocking comparison. Like the Hogwarts Express, OG.
Oh yeah,
versus
the Trash Factory that is that old set
versus the
or the OG versus the new set. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The idea was originally I was going to use that set to do this video.
Right.
This TikTok
but then they made a good one.
And they made a good one. It's almost like the train's too big. And the new one, like it's kind of shocking.
Right. You've got to kind of like
how huge it is.
Yeah, it's like scale. It's like it seems like it's.
Is it scale?
It's almost to scale.
Well, the thing is, like Lego people have such weird proportions. Like they're all like massively wide.
I feel like
it's hard. It throws things off.
It's to the scale that you would expect, like a Lego thing to be, like that.
It's just not. I don't know if the train's that big in life.
I think it's a.
Seems
it's a
big.
fucking full-sized fucking train, bro.
I wish they would have went with like the burgundy, like dark red color instead of the bright red.
Yeah, it's kind of bright.
I mean, I guess it's bright red in the first two movies, but after that, it's like really dark.
Yeah.
Like I guess it's the color correction because all the Harry Potter movies have this like god awful Instagram filter put over them. After pretty much from the fourth one onward.
Man, don't even get me started on House of the Dragon.
Oh.
No,
you liked it.
I've only seen the first episode because I
it.
only have time to watch stuff at the end of the day right now with Mackenzie, and she hates Game of Thrones.
Oh, really?
She hates it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Alyssa was really into it.
She feels like about the entirety of Game of Thrones, like I feel about the last season.
Has she ever given it like a shot?
Well, I got her to watch the first episode of House of the Dragon.
Oh, cool. What'd you think?
Mistake.
She didn't like it?
Well, it's not really a good episode to watch before you're about to give birth.
Oh.
I didn't know
even think about that.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I kind of got spoiled on that one a little bit. They're like, oh, that birth scene. That's the next red wedding or whatever. Like they were like, oh, this is the craziest thing happen on Thrones.
It's so easy to write like trash on the internet.
Yeah,
like that's not the red wedding. The red wedding was like built up to for like multiple years.
Well, they're just saying like it's as shocking as
No, that's what I'm saying though, that it's not, because the red wedding was built up for years, and this is like, oh yeah, it's gratuitous and like disturbing.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, yeah, they could.
I had it kind of builds up. They're like, oh, that just wait until you see that childbirth scene.
It wasn't like, I mean. It didn't really affect. Shit. It didn't affect me personally.
Yeah.
But like Mackenzie was like, she was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is this?"
Don't worry, honey. We won't do that to you.
I was like, "Don't worry."
Did you reassure her?
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that to you.
She's like, if it's me or the baby, like the baby. I'm like, come on, man.
Of course, it's the baby.
Of course, like it's like I'm not gonna be in that situation where I have to be in it.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously,
it's good to think about that kind of stuff, but but honestly,
is it?
Honestly,
I
think we have so much medical technology that they're both going to be fine.
It's not going to be.
If we
it's
had
not
going
to be like that.
It wouldn't.
The
be
maesters,
like that.
the maesters won't be whispering in my ear.
No, they're not going to like cut
into the belly.
like
directly down, just like
right.
Just like
what the fuck?
Hacksaw.
Yeah.
Just like
yeah, that was
it.
man. It was just like it was gratuitous and like it's just like wasn't a very good scene. Like the guy that's playing the king, he has like no presence.
Patty.
Sure.
He's a good actor. He's been in lots of stuff.
I'm just saying that. I'm not saying he's not a good actor. I'm just saying he has no presence.
I haven't seen him in a while.
In this show.
I'm glad that he's like the king. I think that's kind of the point. Like he's kind of a weak king.
It's
like he's not like a terrible king. He's just kind of like he doesn't have like a whole lot of like passion for it.
Right. The thing is, right. He's too lukewarm. Right. He's too lukewarm. Which like here's the thing. Like
but he's a good man. That's what I like about him. Like
I've only seen the first episode.
He's a good guy.
I've only seen the first episode, so I don't know. No, not really.
New up tonight. You got to catch up. All right.
Nah, I mean, it's like I gotta watch it on my own time.
There's gonna be a time jump. You hear about this?
I did hear about that. That also is putting that also is putting me off.
I'm like, I want to get invested in these actors and these characters.
Right. It's like when it's like forward. Apparently the actor they have for the girl is like really looks like her in the time jump. Like apparently
I saw photos. They don't look anything like each other.
Really? Mackenzie said they did.
She's wrong.
Like
sorry, Mackenzie.
The actors or the actors in the makeup?
The actor who plays the older version of the main
in the makeup you saw in the makeup and outfit, or just the actor?
I saw photos from the set.
Right. So so she was in costume.
She was in costume, and I think she was acting against someone else. So like it was a scene, but I didn't see it in action. But she looks completely different.
Well, I don't know what Mackenzie's fucking smoking then. She was like, yeah, that looks really...
Because the one chick is hot.
Or whatever.
Like the first... Which? The dragon chick. The dragon lady.
The child?
What child?
The young woman?
Yeah, she's not a child. She's like 20.
What?
She's 20.
When the show starts, that girl is 20?
I don't know what she is in the show, but the actress is 20.
In the show, she's portrayed as a child.
I think she's 16 in the show. Pretty sure that's what they said. And there's gonna be like a 10-year time jump. And she's been played by a different actress.
I guess in Westeros, like 16, 13 is the age of consent. So
like Australia, I think that's the case right now.
I know somebody we can ask about that.
But no, she's hot, and she's like she's an Australian actress. And I could tell right away, like just by the shape of her face, she was Australian. I don't know why. It's just like something about her like protruded mouth. Kind of like it's almost simian in a way. You can just tell like Australians have that kind of like look to them sometimes.
That kind of like
especially the women.
That kind of like we have to we're the only ones on this island. So.
Right. Yeah. But she was hot though. Like I'm not. It didn't take away if anything.
It makes sense that if they were like if they were like trying to find like an actor that like looked inbred.
Right.
Because
that's what they're going for.
Yeah, that's what they're going for with all of them because they are.
Yeah, it's good casting. But yeah, the new chick, she kind of looks like a drug addict or something. I don't know. I guess the crown weighs heavy or whatever. I don't know. She just looks a little bit strung out. So I'm not gonna be fapping to her anytime soon.
That's good news.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be going to the deep fake site and searching her up. Definitely not.
Yeah, not with the information you have right now.
I mean, we'll see. Maybe if she's a really good character, I'll become more emotionally attached to her.
Right.
And
then you can really like
that way.
It's like you can, if you can like shed a tear when you rub it out, that's like another angle.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they'll have like flashbacks to the older cast. I don't know. I feel like already invested in this one cast, and now it's like we're gonna get a whole new cast.
Yeah. Shake it up.
But it's good though. I really like it.
It's like how what are the legs what legs does this show even really have?
It's setting it up. It's building it out right now. But you've only seen one episode.
For how many how far can it go?
I think it can go pretty far because like it's like 170 years before the events of Game of Thrones. So
yeah, it is.
It
is before.
It could theoretically just go forever. Like.
No, well, it's they're obviously telling like a specific story.
The House of the Dragon.
Like is it the fall of the Targaryen dynasty? Is it just this girl's like tale of woe?
It's just like a cool like show to watch. It's just like about this chick who wants to be queen. It's tight. Her family's
Yeah.
crazy.
Power.
Yeah, they got like power and like there's dragons. It's just like a well done show. Like it's well done.
It's
drama
okay.
and
It's okay.
production.
It's
and
okay.
It's written well. The characters are interesting.
I don't know. Based on what I've seen,
seems realistic.
Based on what I've seen, I wouldn't call it written well, but you know.
What I'm interested in seeing and contrasting, because it's very kind of similar and it just came out, is the Rings of Power. And seeing,
I haven't
seeing
watched
kind
any
of
of that yet.
what the differences are there, because it's from the trailer, it's already not looking that great.
It's gonna be completely different.
Yeah, so it looks like more probably family friendly in a sense. Like it'll probably be more, it won't have violent.
It takes place in the Tolkien universe.
It won't have
and
someone's cock getting cut off probably.
Right. Well, it takes place in the Tolkien universe as opposed to the deranged mind of George R. R. Martin. You know?
Yeah, the Tolkien estate, is cashing those paychecks, and if it's successful, then they're gonna do a whole, slew of shows in the Lord of the Rings universe. We'll have the Hobbit show, we'll have the Dwarf show.
We'll see.
We'll have all these different shows, and
we'll see.
Be like, they'll Disney Plus it.
I'm interested to see where it goes, but I haven't watched any of it yet because I'm like, it's just like.
I was gonna watch it tonight.
It's like you watch it.
I kind of want to watch Elvis more. That just came out too.
Yeah, I heard relatively good things about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
What's the deal with this new George Miller movie?
Which one?
The one that just came out.
Who's George Miller?
Am I saying the wrong name?
I know you're
Mad
probably
Max?
right. Oh, George Miller, Mad Max. Yeah, I was thinking like George Zimmerman for some.
Oh yeah,
for some
Zim.
reason. Like, why would he direct a movie?
Right.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Like, why would he direct a movie? It's not a song.
Like,
it's not a composition.
George
Zimmerman.
George Zimmerman.
I'm thinking
like,
Hans Zimmer.
He killed
George.
He killed that black kid.
Okay, yeah, that's not
Trayvon Martin.
That's not who I was thinking of. I was thinking Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer.
Not George. Okay,
Damn
yeah.
it.
No.
Now every time I think about Hans Zimmer, I'm gonna think about George Zimmerman.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Mason.
You're welcome.
George Miller.
What will that
is
be?
a different guy.
Every 5 minutes. I've known you time after time to just kind of stare wistfully into the hereafter. Hans.
I feel like
whisper to yourself.
Yeah, we've known each other for like so long that we can just predict each other's movements. It's like we don't even have to hang out.
What the fuck movie? It's like someone says that and then like they're just completely wrong about every single thing that the person's about to do. It was like a funny bit. Damn, what was that in? George Miller.
What's he doing?
It's a film that came out.
What's it about?
It's called like 3,000 Years of Longing or something.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that briefly.
It's got Sam. It's got Tilda.
Sam who?
Samuel.
L. Jackson?
I believe so. Maybe I'm wrong.
Not like
Sam Worthington.
I was gonna say Sam Worthington, yeah. The Avatar guy. I'm so excited for the Avatar sets, dude. They come out at the end of this month, dude.
Ooh.
I'm so ready. Like I've been waiting for months. Like, and it's like less than 4 weeks.
What's the best one gonna be? Oh, it's not
Jake Sully.
It's Idris Elba, not Sam.
Ah.
I haven't seen any of the trailers or anything.
So you just completely mixed up two different black people?
Well, I hadn't seen the trailers or anything, so I had just seen like it.
You saw like a black guy's face flash really quickly from a distance,
yeah.
And you just thought it was Samuel Jackson.
It seemed like it very well could be.
All right, that's fair enough.
But it was Idris Elba, which is funny because he just put out that Beast movie.
Idris.
Is it?
Beast of No Nation? That came out a long time ago. What's that?
It's a movie with Idris Elba. Is it really Idris?
Do they need us to keep making movies, or maybe we could stop for a while and just kind of focus on the ones that we already have?
Just kind of chill.
Yeah, because we have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, did you watch Jurassic Park Dominion?
I did, yeah.
Damn, I haven't seen it yet.
I bought it.
It's free on Peacock.
I know. I already bought it though.
That's
on YouTube.
That's so.
I know.
On YouTube?
I was watching. Fuck Peacock, dude. Fuck Peacock.
Why?
Because, dude, I was like watching Harry Potter on HBO Max, and like while I'm watching The Half-Blood Prince, it literally it's like poof, gone.
Like, and I was like, where are the Harry Potter?
They took all the Harry Potter movies off?
They sucked them off. Yeah, they sucked them off.
Really?
And I searched Harry Potter. The only thing that came up was like the stupid documentary thing that they
did for like the reunion.
Yeah.
Really?
And I looked it up, and it's like, oh yeah, starting like August or September 1st, like all Harry Potter movies are only on Peacock now. And I go to Peacock. I'm like, oh, like, do I still have my subscription from like trying to watch?
Dude, this
didn't I have Peacock to watch like iCarly or something, or was
yeah,
that on something else?
No, I think iCarly was on there.
iCarly's Peacock, right?
I think so. You can get Peacock for $2 a month right now.
Well, I got it for 10.
Damn, they gotcha.
Because I wanted no ads.
Is it $2 for ads?
I don't know. It was like $5 for ads, I think, and then 10 for no ads.
They've been like trying to bait me with like some deal. Maybe it's because maybe it's because I was subscribed and now I'm not.
Well, I thought I was, but I guess I wasn't, so I had to resub, and then fucking I turned on the Harry Potter movie, and it's like in a cropped aspect ratio.
What?
And it's like the edited for TV version.
What?
So there's like at the end of certain scenes, it'll just like
fade to black
and then come back.
No.
Yeah. And it's like,
oh well, it's that version so they can show ads in the middle of it.
Right. But
you paid for the no ad version, right? You're still getting.
And the credits are literally like really fast.
That's fucked
up.
As
if they're playing it on cable TV, like the credits go by like super quick at the end.
Like someone's fast forwarding them.
Yeah.
Does the music go faster too?
No, it's just like the same music.
Oh, weird.
And it just ends sooner.
Weird.
And it's like I don't know if they've made other edits too, because a lot of times they'll make other edits to change the pacing and the timing. For syndication.
Sounds like you just gotta buy them if you want to watch them.
I'm just like, what the fuck, dude?
They
don't give a fuck.
That's one thing about like about the Apple Apple TV that I like is like Apple's pretty good about like you buy a movie, you know, they're not gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
You can access it, you know, all over the place. And if
I think Apple or like YouTube is the best place to buy a movie. So YouTube, I like have like access to that like everywhere. And I'm already on YouTube.
Same deal with Apple though.
I don't have to like log into my Apple account or anything.
What? Same deal with your what?
Like if I'm on my laptop, like
your Apple laptop.
Where do I go to access the movies? Like iTunes?
Apple TV, bro.
You just type in appletv.com?
No, like it's an app on your computer.
Oh, it's an app? Yeah, see, I don't even want to fuck with that.
Well, you've never even used it, so you don't know what the...
You just open an app?
And then it's like, you got to deal with YouTube's compression and shit.
Well, I'm not really watching it, you know,
right,
for the compression.
Right. For the...
Like, I'm not...
You're not watching it for the quality.
When I'm watching a movie on my laptop, it's usually just, I'm just like, have it on in the background.
Or the TV. You know. I use an Apple TV, though.
Do I have all the Harry Potters? I don't think I do. I should probably get them all on Blu-ray before they start changing stuff to be more, like, you know, civilized or whatever.
Yeah, like...
They're going to, like, remove all the goblins.
They're going to, like, take out, like, all the racist, like a lot of the, like, English actors and, like, add in, like, more, like, multicultural.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I hear that's in the pipeline.
Yeah, they could, like, change the race and ethnicity of some of the extras to kind of,
they probably, you know, to kind of pad it out.
Right.
They probably should. Get George on.
I just want to have like a hard copy of the movies, so like when they start changing them, I'll have like the original version.
Yeah.
Just to show my kids.
Yeah. Well, when
before we go full woke.
What's nice about Apple, maybe YouTube does this too, is that like if you know you buy a movie in a format and then they eventually release it in a like more high definition format, then you get that one too. Like they just give you automatically.
Nice. Yeah.
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 They also be throwing deals sometimes.
Nice.
Like bundles and stuff.
I feel like I've already built up my YouTube collection of movies enough to where like I kind of feel like I'm committed to that. That spot.
Oh, man.
I used to buy a lot of movies on Xbox.
Google.
But I don't really ever go on my Xbox anymore.
Right. So it's like, well, you know, how do you even... Like, they're just going to fester.
Yeah, it's just better if I buy them on YouTube because then I can just access them anywhere. I don't have to download an app or anything.
I think it's already on your computer.
Some stupid app.
What?
Some dumb app.
It's definitely definitely a superior way to watch the movies.
Yeah, the quality would definitely
and you get also like the menus and stuff and like the special features.
Yeah, I just hopefully like
if
Peacock
like
will go down in flames and like consolidate into like HBO Max because like that was a big get for HBO Max, like all the Harry Potters. Warner Brothers owns HBO Max too, and they made the movies.
Yeah, well, bro.
So they should have them.
HBO Max is going down the tubes, bro.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because of the Discovery merger.
Right.
And like the guy from Discovery, you know, like he's just like all about like reality TV.
Is his name Zaslav?
I don't know. I've just
Is it
been
the same guy. He
I don't
canceled
know.
the Batgirl movie.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and he canceled the Supergirl movie they were making.
Yeah.
And
They were probably bad.
Oh yeah, they were gonna be really bad. I think that was a good choice.
Flash is about to get canceled too.
Hopefully.
If we're lucky.
Yeah,
If
I'm like really happy. Did you see like the behind the scenes photos of like Michael Keaton in the suit with Batgirl? And it was lit like a CW
No way.
episode.
No way did I see that.
It was terrible. It looked bad.
I wouldn't want to see that.
I don't even like want to like entertain that.
Don't show that to me.
Yeah, it didn't look good. So I'm glad they're not like gonna ruin Batgirl and they can maybe restart with someone else. You know,
Right.
like they should get like Sadie Sink or something to play Batgirl.
They should scrap the Zachverse
Get one of the Stranger Kids things.
or the Snyderverse.
Get one of the Stranger Kids things.
Yeah.
To play Batgirl.
Yeah. No, literally.
Like, yeah, I want like an
Like,
actual
I think that probably the best one of the
good DC
Stranger Things
universe.
kids to play Batgirl would be like the one that was possessed in the first season. He'd do a good job.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Good casting, Mason.
Right.
We should cast these movies. Ask us.
I think, well, here's the thing, right? If they're asking me, just immediately scrap any project involving anything related to the Snyderverse. Anything that
I think they are.
Anything that could be tangentially connected. I mean, what? Oh, Jason Momoa's out?
Oh, you mean like cancel
everything.
everything?
I mean, I still like scrap it all, start from the top.
I think the Aquaman movies did well, so Aquaman movie did well.
Did
so
they?
It made like $1 billion.
The second one?
Wait, did they make 2 Aquamans?
Is the second one out? Maybe the second one isn't out.
I don't think the second one's out.
I just heard.
think
I
there's
guess,
only
I
been
guess
one
I've heard so
Aquaman.
much about it during the Johnny Depp trial that I just kind of.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And the thing is, like,
I forgot about that movie.
I didn't even need to see. I feel like I don't even need to see it.
It's so funny because
I
like
don't
Aquaman's
even-
like the least fuckable member of the Justice League.
But then they made him the most fuckable.
But then they made him the most fuckable.
Right, because like, who wants to have sex with like beer belly Batman?
Yeah.
Other than me.
Yeah, I mean,
On January 1st.
other than lots of hot bears.
Crossing my fingers, I'll be able
Yeah.
to track him down.
No, I feel like Jason Momoa is good, but it's like, yeah, he's gonna have to go just because he's connected.
Right.
He's tainted.
Death by association.
Yeah, I want gay, fishy, wet Aquaman back. Just like blonde, just like Aryan as fuck.
Aquaman should be, well, I don't know about I don't know if I need him to be Aryan. I can
Just
appreciate
lame.
like him being like an Islander.
I love the idea of him just being like this like lame dude, and like he's just on the team like tangentially, like,
Yeah, if I had my way, like Aquaman would have his own show that's more of a comedy, but then like he would show up in like the like movies, right?
Yeah.
Like in the Justice League movies, but kind of as an aside, and like no one really can count on him for anything.
Yeah, he's
like,
kind of just a background character.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
he's there, but
Yeah.
it's oh, did you see Thor: Love and Thunder?
No, fuck no.
Not yet, me either.
Yeah, I'll never see that.
You're not gonna see it.
Nah, I have no interest.
Not
in
even
that.
for Christian Bale's performance for free.
Nah,
What?
I wouldn't.
You're already paying for Disney Plus. They're
It's just so annoying.
They're getting one over on you.
Oh,
if you
so
don't watch
true.
it.
That's a good point. I can't let them win. No, I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like Chris Hemsworth like
Oh, it's
acting
gonna
like
be horrible.
I
can't-
Goofy.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm Thor,
gonna be like-
but
like-
I'm also silly."
Like I'm Thor, but also Taika Waititi.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Man.
Taika Waititi's gonna
I'll tell you what though.
say some funny stuff.
I'll tell you what though.
What?
The new episode of What We Do in the Shadows, or the new season of What We Do in the Shadows, has been fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
This shit is funny.
Oh man, I should start watching that.
It's good, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you seen any of it?
No, I haven't seen any of it.
Oh wow.
Haven't
You got-
seen the movie.
You got your work cut out for you. The movie, the show is better than the movie for sure. The movie's funny. The movie, in my opinion, I don't know. I think the movie starts off funnier than it ends, but
I'll write that down.
it's worth watching. Because it's completely different vampires.
Oh, is it?
The movie is like
not the same actors.
the movie is like Yemaine from Flight of the Conchords, and Taika Waititi and I don't know the other guy's name, but they live in like in like Australia or
Taika Waititi is in the first movie.
Yeah, he's one of the vampires.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's funny. No, it's funny.
No,
he plays
like
he plays like an effeminate he's like a dandy, like a mid-century dandy, you know, like like when it was the hip thing to be like a totally just like homo.
Isn't
like
that still the hip thing?
Fancy like Englishman. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, his like the way
Is that not in anymore? Is that not popular anymore?
Not in.
I feel like that's still
Victorian England. I mean,
I feel like that's still pretty
Victorian
popular.
England isn't. He's like he's like a Bridgerton character that got turned into a vampire.
I see.
Yeah, it works, But and Yemaine is Vlad the Impaler.
Nice.
That movie's good, but the show. The thing is, I didn't watch the show for a long time because I was like, it's gonna be lower quality than the movie, but actually, it's way funnier.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the actors that they got are like really good.
Nice.
And
I've always wanted to watch that.
That they are like vampires that live in Staten Island. The other one is like they live in Australia or Europe, somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah, it's worth watching for sure. And the new season is so funny. And oh man, yeah. Also watching that Only Murderers in the Building.
Yeah.
Seen that? Been watching that?
No.
Oh, it's good.
No, I should write that one down too.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like not too long. The episodes are only like half an hour or something like that. And it's Martin Short, Selena Gomez. She does a good job. I think it's like the only thing I've seen with her that I'm like, okay, Selena.
Yeah.
Good job. And also Steve Martin. And they all live in this fancy apartment building in New York called the Arconia.
Right.
And there's they're all coincidentally murder mystery podcast enthusiasts.
Okay.
And then there's a murder in the building.
Right.
And they start a podcast and try to solve the murder.
That makes sense.
Yeah. There's that season. There's like season 1, and then there's the season 2 just ended. So it's a good time to get in. And
nice.
and Tina Fey's in it. She's like this like total like I don't know, like total bitch. Like other like super successful mystery murder podcast lady.
Right.
But her character is funny too. Yeah, it's good. It's good. The mysteries in the first season and the second season are like pretty. They're not. I wouldn't say they're like shocking, but they're good. It's like the way things unravel.
Nice.
Is like fun.
Have you been reading any good books lately?
I think I forgot how to read since last month.
No, you can still read.
Wait, let's see.
Do you finish your sci-fi series that you didn't like?
Damn. I'm having a hard time with letters.
His brain just went to goo, guys.
This guy. It was that chip. It fucking sizzled my shit.
Like when books first started coming out, parents were like afraid their kids were gonna read too much. Like, get outside.
Yeah, get outside.
You're reading too much, you idiot.
Oh man, no. The Wheel of Time. It's not sci-fi. It's fantasy.
It's like a sci-fi fantasy.
It's not sci-fi at all.
Just
there's no so far as I can tell, there's no sci-fi
like just a pinch of sci-fi
element. There's no sci-fi element to it that I've been able to ascertain. But
a light dusting.
Yeah,
sci-fi.
I'm like in the middle of the 8th book, and like
whoa,
I just like was dreading like listening to any more of it.
Wow.
Because it's just like
you're starting to like despise it.
It really was having like an effect on my my happiness. No, it was just like I told myself like, okay, like I'm just gonna like listen to this, all these, and then wait till I finish and let's start something else. But like, man,
can't do it.
I fucking really. I tried really hard.
You're like, if this author goes through all the work of writing this, the least I can do is just listen to it.
It's just tough, man, because like some authors, Brandon Sanderson. It's funny, right? Because this guy Robert Jordan that wrote Wheel of Time, he wrote these books, right? And he actually died before they were finished.
Right.
And then his wife hit up Brandon Sanderson to finish. Who's like this like he was like an up and coming fantasy sci-fi writer.
Okay.
To like finish them out based on
finish her out.
Well, Yeah, who knows what went on there?
Hey, Brandon, my
was
husband just died.
She was the ripe old age of like 70 or something.
Come fuck my pussy and finish his series.
Wow.
I'd be pissed.
Might be
He's
like
probably
that.
rolling in his grave.
Yeah. Whoa. Like the wheel. He's like Robert Jordan's still spinning on the wheel of time after he saw Sanderson dick his wife down.
He dicked this whole series down, it sounds like.
Well, no. No, apparently those ones are good.
Oh.
I haven't got to those yet.
Oh.
There's 13 or 15. I can't remember.
Wait, so you're still on the original guys?
Yes,
stuff?
bro.
What?
Here's the thing, and I'm getting to my point of that.
Geez.
Like, you know, and the thing is, I think that this guy infected Brandon Sanderson with the same affliction because he just like, it's like every time you think that like you're getting towards like some kind of milestone in the book or whatever, it's like really like the first 10 chapters of the book, or maybe even 6 chapters of each book is like, okay, you know, the first 3 books, you know, maybe 4 or 5, you know, it's like, okay, all right, you know, these are, you know, but after that, it's like the first 5-6 chapters, like, okay, the story's moving, and then there'll be like 50 chapters, 60 chapters, and then it's like the last 6 chapters will be like, okay, the story's moving again.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of shit
To
fill out like these books where it's like, damn, like why, like this
Really?
is so long, and they're 20 hours.
Yeah,
30, you know,
fuck.
25 hours. It's a gauntlet, bro. I'll pick it back up. I'll take the reins again at some point.
Man, that sounds awful.
Maybe soon, but like I was like, man, like I don't feel like I'm really learning anything other than like how to just like not do the same thing over and over again of like writing your characters into a problem and then like, oh, like is the problem that them or is it the situation they're in, and then like, you know, they have like really strong feelings but like their feelings don't really develop. And it's like, oh, this character is the same way this book as they were, like, you know, it's the same base character without any development, so far as I can tell, for like, you know, and there's a fuckload of characters too, like a fuckload. So it's like,
damn.
So it's just like it's a real, you know,
Yeah.
it's really cool, you know, like the world that he built out, and it's like there's so much world building, but it's like at a certain point you need to tell your story, you know, like you need to get from point A to point B. And, you know, maybe this guy just really liked to just like write, you know, like this story, right? And he did it until he died.
Yeah.
You know, and then Sanderson finished off the 3 books. Like it was literally 3 books that needed to be finished.
Yeah.
Still.
That's it?
What? That's it? Out of 15?
Yeah, I mean that's
like,
not that many.
You should, if you're gonna die, you better leave 1 book to be like, how like 3? That's a lot to ask. Like, oh my gosh. So there's that, you know. So no, I'm just like, it's on hiatus for me. I have been reading.
You'll get through it.
Yeah, there's this other series that I read the first book like last year, and it's called the Bloodsworn series, and it's good. The first book, like, you know, like Wheel of Time, it's like super in depth and like super involved and like, you know, explaining every little, you know, thing and, you know, whatever, and like, you know, 15 books. But this other guy, the way he writes is like everything's super cut and dry. It's just like action, you know, like, you know, Viking fights and, you know, fun magic and shit like that. And it's like the first book was good, but then this next book that I started reading, it's like 20 hours, but like I feel like it only covered as much ground as like a fourth of his previous book, because the thing is, the previous book was like it followed like 3 characters, and this one follows like 6 characters. And it's like, okay, you can follow 6 characters, but like if you're gonna write like only this length of book, like you're gonna make me feel discouraged that like I'm not getting anywhere in the story. You know, and the thing, and like that one just came out this year, so it's like there's not gonna be another one for a while, so I'm like pacing myself.
Damn.
Yeah, that's bait. And then I recently started re-listening to a really good series that I really like, and that's been fun.
What's that?
What is the series called? I can never, like, the book is called, the first book is called The Nine Fox Gambit, and the second one is called Raven Stratagem. They're by Yoon-Ha Lee. They're like Hexarch.
Right on.
Yeah, Machinery of Empire series or something like that. And it's really good. It's like the space society, and all their technology is like based on the people that live in like this like huge like spacefaring society. Like all of them like adhering to a certain like calendar and like adhering to certain like belief systems. So like if like let's say one planet's like no, we don't fucking like this, because like part of the belief system is like includes like ritual torture of like people that don't adhere, right? And it's like horrible. You know, it's like a terrible place to live. It's like awful.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like, you know, so if one planet's like, you know, we want to do something different, like, you know, the you know, this like space government is like, well, you guys are all going to be fucking murdered like horribly, like brutally, because if you aren't adhering to the calendar, like our shit doesn't work. You know, like, and that leaves us vulnerable to like attack from like outside. So there's this like you know, fortress or whatever in space that gets captured, and they're like, shit, how are we gonna capture it, you know? So there's this like general that was like never lost the battle, like super crazy smart, and they like, but then he like went like insane and like killed like his forces and all the other forces like in this like huge massacre, and then they put him into this thing to like make him like, so they could like keep using him like if they needed him like later, but like he doesn't have like a body or anything, so like they attach him to this chick. And it's a super cool book because this like, it's a cool dynamic because like this chick is like, you know, trying to solve, you know, this, you know,
is she hot?
This like war problem. No, she's really smart. I don't know if she's hot, but she's really smart. And then she's got like this like undead, you know, like basically like this like ghost that's like talking to her and like walking her through everything, and like their dynamic is cool, and like the character of like the general that
the ghost is like in her head or what?
He like he's like attached to her. He's like they like attach him to her, like
physically, like
with like their, you know.
So she got like a piece of like technology, like sewn onto her head, or
like the technology in this series is interesting because it's like it's like technology. It's like magic technology. It's like technology magic that like like that's like enabled by those like the adherence to those like belief
kind of like
systems.
Onward.
No, it's like it's very unique. I haven't really come across like another system of like, you know, magic or what technology like this that in any other book, which is another cool thing, because like
kind of like Lord of the Rings.
The space battles are cool, like the space, like the battle like in like war like portions of it are cool, and like the like character to character interactions are cool. So it's like it's like, yeah, it's a really really cool series, and I enjoy it. I've listened to it a few times. It's like really, it's like fun, and
it's
like
one of your favorites,
and also good.
One of your go-tos.
It's definitely a favorite. You know, I wouldn't call it a go-to because like it's, I don't know. I maybe I listen to it like once a year.
How's that chip feeling in your stomach right about now?
Little, you know.
Yeah.
A little uncomfortable.
It's starting to get a little painful for me.
A little uncomfy.
But guys, if you want to keep listening to us, we're gonna do another podcast right after this on the Patreon.
Just go over to Patreon and give us your money.
We promise we won't leave you hanging for an entire month like last time.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, I won't do that again.
No, never.